You know what it is. It's the Gwynnegar DJ Self, and I got a special guest coming up from down bottom. The boy Fredo Bang. He'll be in the building, all right? So just keep it locked right here. It's the Gwynnegar DJ Self. You know what time it is. 800-585-1051 is the Gwynnegar DJ Self. I'm in the building. Bianca Torres is here. Fredo! What's poppin', man? How you feeling, first off? More icy, I see. That means more money.
More work, too.
More. I mean, listen, it paid the cost to be the boss. Hello?
You feel me, man?
Right? Now, we in New York City, so I want to start from here. I remember meeting you a long time ago, and I was getting familiar with you, and I feel like out here in New York City, the most familiar we got out here with you was the song Top.
Yeah.
Would you say that's your biggest record to date?
Yeah. I say it is.
Right? I mean, locally, I know you got the jump, but I'm like, right?
Yeah.
Right? You feel me? So even, I'll start from there, and even coming up with that record, did you even expect that record to move the way it did?
Nah, it really was just a response to what was going on in my life that week. So it was like, because I had just dropped a project the week before, and I got into it with the label about it because I really just snuck it out and just put the video. I ain't put on DSPs or nothing. But they was mad about that, you know what I'm saying? But it had an incident that happened with somebody painting over a mural of my dead partners.
Okay.
So it was like, it was just random though. So like every day I wake up to some brand new hate. So like it was just a response to that. I ain't taking as nothing past that.
How did you feel about that culture, about like people playing around with the people that's no longer living?
I feel like a lot of people who haven't been to certain places in life or haven't had life taken from them, or like, it's, I don't know, people morals. I'm gonna just say morals. People morals.
No, the reason why I say that, because I feel like, you know, it's a big culture, and I don't want it to spin off to people getting comfortable doing these things. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, and you know, maybe it may take someone like yourself to start off and saying, hey, that's not cool, or different. You know what I'm saying?
You can say all you want, but it's life. They're gonna do what they want.
Got you. Understood.
I feel like a lot of people don't got identity problems these days. They want to be what they see, so they copy. You know what I'm saying? They don't know who they are, so they just follow the trends. Like you say, it's a trend right now of doing that. You know?
Now you from Baton Rouge, so normally here, when we think of Louisiana, we think of New Orleans. Right? So what's the difference between Baton Rouge and New Orleans? I mean, I'm hearing Baton Rouge a lot, but, you know, New Orleans is still a big city.
We always just had two different cultures. All us, you know, got the Creole influence, but New Orleans has a more diverse culture and expanded because, you know, it was a port.
Yes.
So there's a lot more traveling there, even though we the state capital.
Hello.
And when it comes to, even when it comes to music, everybody was on the Lil Wayne and rapping more in our way. We called it Jigger City because it was X Pills. Like everybody used to be on X Pills, so it was dancing, fight songs, and gangster songs. That's it. So it's just always been two different swags.
But does it ever mesh? Meaning, you know, all right, let's use some of our style, let's use some of New Orleans style and mesh it up. Because sometimes, like, if somebody say to me, if I, you know, somebody from you know, Baton Rouge or something, oh, New Orleans, nah, I'm from Baton Rouge.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's two different.
Or Streetport, I'm from, you know, like,
it's two different words. Like,
okay.
We rock with each other. It's just, but it's two different worlds. It's like, I don't know y'all stuff. It's like somebody saying, I'm from Queens. No, I'm from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's two different worlds. We might be from the same
city.
Y'all city, but us is two different cities. But we might be out the same area, but we two different worlds though. Once you cross that border, it's two different things.
So now, coming up, like I said, I certain things I don't want to harbor on as far as older stuff from you, but coming up as an artist, let's say now, you know, I'm young Fredo right now, and you know, my decision to make songs and music, right now, was that a big obstacle coming from Baton Rouge? Because now it seems like to the world, like you're like, you know, the second city towards New Orleans.
No.
Oh, it was easy.
I wouldn't say it was easy. I say I would tell myself to take it more seriously.
Okay.
Back then I was more in the streets, so we'd go to studio every now and then, but it was just really.
Is it possible to be in the streets and be a music artist?
Professionally, no.
Okay.
once you get professional, it's over with. You
Uh-huh.
need to lay it down, huh? Because you're going to jail. When you in the streets, you are what you hang around. So you hang around a bunch of convicts, they selling drugs. You automatically looked at as you selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? You go somewhere, you go to pull up to the show, to a store. Your partner got that gun on him. He get into an altercation. He pop him. He hide up in the car. Y'all pull off. You
accessory.
You accessory.
So, but do you fear, or any artist that feels like you, do you feel like, oh, now, people won't take me seriously because now I ain't hanging out with the hood guys, or I ain't hanging out with the street guys, or my day ones, or the people I grew up with?
That's when the identity problems come in.
Okay.
Someone like me, I know what I've been through, I know what I did, and I know what I will do. I know I'm a man before anything, you know what I'm saying? I know if I'm disrespected, I'm going to handle my business. But I'm not about to go around bullying people and nothing like that. I give everybody respect. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like once you're comfortable with who you are and know who you are, you ain't got nothing to prove.
How do you feel, I'm jumping around a little bit, how do you feel about artists doing songs with people who don't mess with other people, who got beef with other people? So, for instance, it was like a big thing with the Baby doing songs with different people and different things like that. But the reason why I'm asking you that is because I remember I've seen you in Miami, and I kind of got in the middle of something I didn't even know, and I don't know if you remember or recognize that. So I'm in Miami, and Dirk has a song. Has a show. So I'm in the show, then, Dirk, I've known Dirk and his brother, rest in peace, for a very long time. And I take a picture, and me, you, and Dirk is in the picture, and everybody like, oh, yo, they clicked up and done it. And I'm like, yo, what picture? So now, some other crew is beefing with me now. And I'm like, hold on, I just took a picture. I didn't know what kind of beef I got into. So how do you feel about, let's just say, and I'm not, without using names, let's just say, let's say, somebody got beef with another person but they mad at you for hanging out with the person with that they got beef with. Is that cool, or is you supposed to pick a side?
It got different factors, right?
Okay.
So, for one, I don't get into other people's politics, and I don't let them put me in their politics. When it comes to music, it's business and it's morals. Business come first.
Okay.
Well, I say morals come first.
Okay, that's fine. We switched it. He thought about it a little bit.
Yeah, when it comes to business, right?
Morals come first.
Let's say we're doing a project together.
Yes.
If you get on this song and you naming, I'm talking about real names, 80 people who done died, I'm not about to get on that song morally. You know what I'm saying? I want to do business with you, but morally, I'm not about to do that, because at the end of the day, I don't know who these people you dissing. I don't know if they was in the wrong. I don't know if you was in the wrong. I don't want to get in your business. I don't even want to know about it. You feel me? So it's different. It's different strokes, and it's sometimes it's timing. Like if I might want to work with this artist, right? But let's just say he do a song or do a post dissing somebody, and I feel like he in the wrong. I fall back from that situation until it blow over. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I ain't gonna work with you, but I just fall back. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that light on me.
Got you.
So it's really just it depends on what route you want to take. You know what I'm saying? People take.
Would you get upset if an artist that you like did a song or
with
did
somebody I don't like?
Yes.
It happens all the time. I don't care.
Okay.
I tell them, okay, well, I had this situation where my producer had a chance to do a song, send beats to somebody I don't like.
Okay.
Shit, I tell you, man, you better send them, motherfucker. Go get your money.
Oh, you told him that? Okay.
Yeah, go get your money.
Okay.
You crazy not to go.
But he asked you.
Yeah, I'm like, okay,
yeah, okay.
You get 5 to 10 grand for this beat, right? Well,
you'll get that bread. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be a hater to tell you not to go get no money.
You
know what I'm saying? I mean, I wouldn't. I feel a certain type of way if you was on like a rapper wise. It's different with producer. I'm gonna say rapper. If you got on a song and he dissed me saying my name or something, that's different.
Okay.
Cause you know what's going on. You're approving this. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's just business, it's business.
Well, what if that artist is helping that that other artists get big. So sometimes, your
see,
enemy,
that's
if they
the
making you more enemy powerful, that's kind of like, that's still an
hate.
attack on you.
That's envy and hate.
Okay.
That's jealousy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't want him to be. I don't care just because I don't like you don't mean I don't want you to make money or get somewhere in life.
Well, not even that part, but what about being more powerful than you, that now your enemy's voices are louder than yours?
I don't pocket watch.
Got you.
I ain't about to check and see if you more powerful than me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not what I'm focused on me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Wait, so as far as working with other artists, so 3 weeks ago you were supposed to be on the Louisiana Takeover with Boosie and Webbie, and you were removed. Can you tell us what happened?
Basically, so
somebody was hating. Keep it real.
Yeah.
I
was on the show.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna keep it all the way platinum because at the end of the day it might not even be his fault. I was on the show. I've been booked for it for about a month or two. I ain't really sure. I see a fly out. He added my cousin, what Boosie added to the show. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know he was already on the show. I thought
Boosie's your cousin.
Yeah, I thought he was added.
Is this like your third cousin, your first cousin? Like, is it a distant cousin?
Like second, third. So somebody
Okay.
I don't really show.
Okay, no, because that kind of counts too. If
it's
it's
like
a close
everybody
cousin.
kin our way.
Okay,
It's like your great aunt or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But so I see the flyer. I hit them up about it, cause
hit the promoter up.
Yeah, matter of fact, we locked it in. They posted the cover I think before we even all the way locked it in, type. So what they were trying to do is, all right, I'm cool with how y'all promoting it, but if you gonna go with this route, you gonna have to pay me more. You know what I'm saying? I know what you about to do with the show. Anyway, so that conversation came up. They hit back in like an hour and say, "Fool say, if you on the show, he ain't pulling up."
But let me ask you a question, right? And I'm just playing devil's advocate. Did you hear that out of his mouth? Reason being,
no, that's why I just said. That's why I'm
okay.
Some
promoters like to put people against each other.
It's possible that it wasn't his fault. That's why I wrote him.
Okay.
And I ain't get no response. You feel what I'm saying? And
what was the tone that you wrote him in? Because sometimes you could write somebody in a certain tone, they'd be like, "Man, how you talking to me like this?" I'm playing devil's advocate because I think sometimes conversation is key, and we always beef with each other without having a full conversation.
All of us got different lingos, so something that you say might come out more aggressive than what I say.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? I was just I'm like, damn, fool, you taking food out my mouth? You say you can't do a show without me? With a question mark. I mean, you can't do a show with me on it? With a question mark. I ain't get no response.
But would somebody take that as like you being aggressive?
Nah.
Some people could take it.
It's different. Like,
okay, understand.
I don't think he should. But at the end of the day, like, I work hard to get to where I'm at. You know, I ain't the biggest artist. I'm still working to get somewhere, but I work hard for what I'm getting and what I got. So when somebody take a meal off my that shit hit me deep. You know what I'm saying?
Super deep. Yeah. But so still to this day, you haven't gotten an answer. And you're still not on the show.
All right. The show passed already, huh?
Yeah, I think it was a few weeks.
I thought it was this week, no?
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah.
Right?
It's this week.
But there's no beef with you and Boosie or Webbie?
No.
No, the reason why I'm asking, I think that a lot of times it's just conversation with us.
Yeah.
And before we pass judgment, on something, you still have to have a conversation. I know being a DJ.
I DM. I didn't hit people around them. Like,
and no one's answering.
So it just is what it is.
Well, that's kind of like sad also. I just know as being a DJ in New York, promoters try to put us against each other. Yo, you charging 15, he want 12, and they just try to put us against each other, and sometimes it start issues.
I say it's not for sure that it's his fault, but I know you see me writing you. I know they
and you see the blogs.
I'm calling you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, but it is what it is.
Well, I mean, all it is now is just to get more powerful. Hello, all right. So, so now you have a new project coming out.
Two-Face Bang.
Yeah, let's get to the business, right?
Yes. What can you tell us about it? Got any features we should know about?
I got YNW Melly, Ride 49. He a upcoming artist out of New Orleans. You're gonna be hearing about him. We got a song called Vulture Island. Shit, it's about to go crazy.
How'd you link with Melly?
Melly, that's my dog.
He had another song with Melly already.
Yeah.
He's like.
I done babysit his baby brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but with Melly has a lot of verses. So when he records 3 verses. He gonna go straight through each take, and what we gonna do is chop them and put them together. So he'll have something else in there that you can put and create something from, like that. You know what I'm saying? And I have a creative mind. You know what I'm saying? God bless. And I know his sound, what he wanted to sound like. But YNW Melly, Ride 49, Sleepy Hollow.
From New York.
Yes. Yeah. And Money Man.
And how did what made you put these artists together with this new project?
I really go off. I don't always go off like of course, if I get an opportunity to do a big song with somebody, I will. But I don't really go off of that. I go off the sound. Ride 49, we was in the studio. We had just made a song before that. We did another one. Melly, I went through his songs and found, that source right there and went from there. Sleepy, I ain't too familiar with drill like that, but I done heard of him. I done heard the song. He got a song 2055 I love. So it was my first time trying a drill beat. I said I had posted I wanted to try a drill beat, Honest to the Beat Over. I knocked it out, and I was like, I ain't gonna put it out unless I get a drill rapper on it. So I just asked a couple of people, and his name popped up, and I wrote him, and he hit back.
Sleepy's a very cool guy, friend of the show.
Yeah,
very friend of the show.
Money Man, we been supposed to work. I
think he's very underrated. A lot of times people sleep on that guy.
I had a couple opens, I sent it to him, and he picked that one.
Do you feel like when you just send somebody something, do you feel like damn, I wanted him to do this one, but he did this one, or do you get upset?
No, cause I don't like always trying to like what he sound like, I go for tones. I check their tone, I know the pitches and stuff.
Okay.
So I feel like his tone matches the song. I'm gonna give you a couple. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you some options that I'm all cool with, but I don't want you to rap on something I want you to rap on. I want you to do your best on what you feeling.
Okay.
I want you to feel a song.
Have you ever gotten something that you was like, you don't have this. You know what? Yeah, I would like names. I do. I'm keeping it real. I would like some names.
I ain't gonna lie. I had one. The one that I had Lil Baby on Get Even, but I sent him another one.
Okay.
And I feel like it would have been more of a club vibe. I be trying to find that club vibe. I thought he would have killed that one, but he murdered the Get Even first. So I was still happy.
You dropped the video for Federal Raid recently, and you talk about not receiving the same love that you give. So is that something that you're currently going through right now?
Yeah, I think I went through that all my life. Like, my biggest thing was being over loyal. Loyalty to a fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, one time, I had these dudes I used to be around. I love them to death. One of them, I saved his life. Like, shooting was going on. I grabbed him while the bullets was flying type. And they set me up, with some fake drugs. I was trying to score, trying to get my hustle on. They set me up with some fake drugs. So I done been through it my whole life. It's just about at this point I'm in right now. I'm grown and I ain't dealing with bullshit no more. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. If I feel bad energy, I just cut off. I'm trying to be happy in life now. You know what I'm saying?
What are some obstacles as an artist now? And I don't want to call you a new artist because I don't feel that you are a new artist, even in the professional scale. But what are some obstacles that you've been through that a younger Fredo would tell to watch, to tell himself to watch out for? Musically wise.
Musically wise.
Yeah, musically wise.
All right, man, I like that. Templates.
Okay. What you mean by template?
When you record, the template, it got automatic settings and plugins already.
Okay.
I ain't know nothing about that. Once I got around the right template, it was easier to explore my voice. I feel like I was in a box when I came home from jail and I was rapping. better mics, mixing. When I first started rapping, before I came home from jail, we wasn't even mixing songs. We was just rapping.
And just putting them out. Okay,
Yeah,
So it's very important to mix the record.
Facts.
Just
definitely.
throwing them out like, hey, take it.
But a lot of people don't like mixing. I heard because they feel like it don't sound like it's original. You gotta get somebody who mixes and knows your ear with what you want to sound.
So find like a great engineer. So engineers are super important.
Yeah, I don't do. He mix. No, I got one person who mixed, and I got one person that mastered it. They gonna be with me for the rest of our lives.
Okay.
As long as they working doing this, we gonna do this together.
Keep on, cause you got business with
and
me.
And ain't
right?
broke, I ain't trying to fix it.
Hello. I like to hear that. All right.
You've been grinding for a minute. So what are the obstacles that you faced since rapping?
Taking care of everybody, knowing when to say no. Like my Cash App had to literally get shut down for me to start saying no. Like, it helped me to say no.
Man, I don't even want to Cash App in my phone.
I said, motherfucker, no. Like, damn, man, I really needed you. Saying, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what about industry-wise? Like, what's been the hardest obstacle to overcome industry-wise? I mean, do you feel like you've even come across obstacles?
No, definitely.
Like it's been smooth sailing? Okay.
One of my biggest obstacles is when I transitioned from independent to sign. Getting to know what I might want this song out next week, but it can't go out if I ain't got this sign, that sign, this in. So
that clean. Cleared.
I had to get into that motions of I already be pre-prepared.
Okay.
Knowing how to go about the label rules and how to go around them without violating stuff like that. It took me like a good year and a half to get settled in with the label process.
I think that's very important for any artist listening too, because a lot of times artists, I got this song, I'm about to put it out. I'm like, did you get the paperwork from the producer?
And it's very stressful.
Yeah, I leased it. You're like, huh? What you mean you leased it?
Like that whole process very stressful. Like I see when I got signed, I see why a lot of artists quit, or you'll see them, they'll be on top of the world and then they just disappear. Like it's hard to keep up. Like you really like sacrificing your happiness for it. So like I understand why when people be saying Kanye going crazy, man, that man is stressing. Like he got, you know what I'm saying? Like he's way more into detail when it comes to shows, everything he put out. Like he's detailed into this. So I could just imagine the thinking process of this. It would stress me all the way out. You know what I'm saying? So
do you regret doing a major deal?
No.
Okay.
I need it.
Tell me why.
I feel like I had got to a wall to where like, okay, some doors that I can't get to by myself. Like I probably wouldn't be sitting with you without the label. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have never met you. So it's like it's some doors that I can't open.
I will say this, right? And I
wouldn't say it ain't possible.
Yeah, okay, that's why I don't. But if I preach stuff, I like to preach stuff that's 100% accurate, and I do think it's a little bit possible. And I tell people a lot that I admire the hustle of Southern artists. Why I say that, because it was a point in time where 90% of the Southern artists I met, that most of them were independent, and they came up here on their own and just polyed, They knew somebody, or somebody, introduced themselves. And I admired that, because a lot of times I'd be like, well, you got a show out here? You doing something? Nah, I just came up here to see you. Like, hold on, you came all the way from Texas just to come see me for 30 minutes? Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
I get that. And I get that, but like I say, it's different. It's different strokes. It's really different paths for different people.
Okay.
If you rapping and you drop a song and next week it hit 50 million views in a week, you don't need a label right now. You know what I'm saying? But as far as me, okay, I'm getting millions of views every other week. But how do I get in the room with Self? I don't know nobody around Self. You know what I'm saying? How do I get on XXL? I don't know nobody connected with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I needed that other door. Me personally, I needed that. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I done laid my foundation down. That's something important though. I feel like a lot of people don't get their foundation established before label. That's hard. Because if you just come in and just try to work off just straight features, it's gonna be you don't have like. Why am I watching you? Okay. Just think of every artist that came in the game with straight features.
Mm-hmm.
You never kept up with them.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So why am I watching? I got a story. I got my life. That's why I put my life in my music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? My fans are growing with me. My foundation.
What part of, I want to say national, what part of America would you like to conquer next? That you haven't conquered as far as your music?
America.
Yeah, not talking about drugs and the, I'm fucking with you.
No.
Like, y'all got to put someone on the block over here now.
No.
We ain't doing that no more.
Up here, East Coast.
Oh, East Coast? Well, I feel like they know you out here, man.
I don't see it.
Okay,
you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like people be knowing, but I don't be seeing it. Like,
okay.
So the South, I got it.
Mm-hmm.
But West Coast and East.
Okay, well, I'm glad you did this.
Plus, y'all, New York and Cali, big. Y'all big, so I might got parts, but I'm not there. You know what I'm saying?
It's super big. Well, I'm glad that you made this another New York run. That's great. You have some.
Well, what do you have going on for 2022 besides the new project dropping? You doing shows, tours? You have any other projects?
Yeah, I'm always doing shows. I think I got like 6 dates right now. Okay. That's why it'd be hard for me to go on tour sometimes. I want to go on a tour with somebody. I haven't decided on anybody who touring yet that I would feel comfortable going under. But the whole game plan of this project was to reconnect with my fans since I went to jail. Get that with my core fan base, and then I got a project coming that I already got done called Dead Flowers. It's completely towards females. I got the love songs, heartbreak. I got the bitches and hoes, booty shaking. You know what I'm saying? But it's completely for females, and I got a whole like I'm trying to get Cat Williams on there with a pimp type of scheme on there, like skits and stuff. Like I already got that all over my head. So really all I had to do is just start. Once this is out, I'm about to start shooting videos off that project and start lining up my skits and get the mix and masters done.
Okay. That's smart. You gotta get the ladies.
But I'm trying to get 3 projects this year because normally I come with 2. I'm trying to get a little more consistent.
Now, in closing, a lot of people here, I have a big incarceration following, people that's in jail. They always listen. So what is something that you could tell somebody that's in jail that, that now that you're out, what could you say to them? That's the shit underneath the bed, nigga.
Stay strong.
Let's go the inspirational.
You know what I'm saying? Let me say, all right. If you can't think of that,
it's hard because
if you can't think of that,
I had when I was in jail, I had support.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. That somebody in jail. So how about I flip it around? But let's say a person like me, and I know some homies that's in jail. What could I do to make their jail time a lot easier for them?
You can't. Only thing you can do is send some money.
Okay.
It's money and good conversation.
Okay.
Prayers. That's all you can do. When you in there, for one, you in a battle zone, you in a war zone. You gotta stay focused and watch your surroundings 24/7. You gotta be bullied and picked on by the guards. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You're a dog. Okay. On a leash. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you go use it when they say you can go use it. You chained up, shackled. Like mentally, it's breaking. So if you ain't strong, you know what I'm saying? But some support, just be the support. You know what I'm saying? Send the money up, good conversation, send them pictures, keep them updated about what's going on in life. You know what I'm saying? Even like, you're a busy man, and I'm busy. I don't be able to pick up every jail call. Hey, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you got JPay. Send some pictures. Hey, I couldn't pick up the phone today. I'm going to be busy all day or this week. I love you. Here's some pictures of what's going on in the world out here. You know what I'm saying? We waiting on you. Come on.
Okay. No, I think that's important because sometimes some people that's free, that's never been in jail, don't understand how important certain things are. I was told that pictures, like you just said, was super important. Like, yo, send me some pictures.
Keep them updated. Give us. But at the end of the day, it's ultimately mentally it's their decision because you can get lost in there. Okay. You know, institutionalized and you never break it. You know what I'm saying? Like you just forever in jail mentally. You come home, you call a wreck call. This man ain't about to fight you on the streets. This man about to shoot the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's mentally about them. Books too. Books, music helped me. A radio and a CD player. And I used to get the newest CDs coming out, Rihanna, Drake. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep updated with the sounds, what's going on, how stuff elevating.
All right, that's what's up. All right, you have any last questions? Can you just plug the is this an album or mixtape?
Mixtape. We can say it's mixtape, but I treat it like an album.
If it pop, it's an album. My album out, baby. Hello. Where's the extra bread?
Send a lawyer straight to him.
When it pop, right? Yo, this is an album.
Yeah, Two-Face Bang, April 1st, man. This I feel like probably going to be my best project to date.
Okay.
And I'm coming hard all year. This year, I feel like I done got my foundation to where I can give people the music that I've been holding on to with the different sounds. Like, I'm never going to stray away from my core sound, but today I want to give them the more creative side of me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I be tired of dropping gangster songs all the time. But that's what my core fan base be wanting. So I'm just mixing in a little bit.
Let's get it, baby. 800-585-1051. You know what it is.